Welcome to week 1 of our challenge house.
We have been so busy. It's been a really hard life, drinking cocktails in Bali and laying in the sun and, you know, just managing this from afar.
But not a bad place to work.
While we're in Bali, we started the challenge and
We didn't start. The boys started.
The boys started the challenge and they started demoing the entire house. We had gone around before. Charlotte had labelled every wall being like, keep, don't keep this, don't touch this. And so
Jack actually called me a couple of days in and said he thought that every tape mark was to demo, but I had actually written a note on every tape mark, either to keep or get rid of or pull back gyprock or get rid of studs. So I'd actually written a note, but Jack didn't actually read it. But
so these are the things that happen when you're not at site. And who's to blame? Us.
It's really tough here. I know, like first day of demo and everything, and it's really stressful.
really stressful.
I'm a bit dirty, dusty, all the things.
Not relaxed at all.
Dehydrated, but you know.
Just doing our best. Just doing our part out here. Someone's got to do it.
Someone's got to do it, guys. And I'm happy to be the one.
The goal for week 1 was to demo a majority of the house. So we wanted the gyprock to be stripped, we wanted the bathroom demo,
The
we wanted
tiles.
the fireplace gone, the kitchen.
How do you feel about being here doing all the demo while the girls are overseas?
Yeah, I know. Well, they pressured me to get it done in like less than 4 months, and then the first week they're in bloody Bali or something on my family holiday. So anyway, it is what it is. I'll just have to take charge, but I'm a little bit stressed because I have a particular way of liking to doing things.
Seeing as this is a 13-week project, we had to be super organised, and during the settlement period, which is the time between buying the property and getting the keys, which for us was about 6 weeks, we made sure that we made some big decisions on items that had lead time, such as the kitchen. Another thing we did was get some quotes for trades. It's super important to get multiple quotes. So we started reaching out to plumbers, electricians, tilers,
Painters.
because they often have lead time. So we got a few quotes back and asked their availability so that by the time we were ready to start in 6 weeks time or 8 weeks time, they were ready to go. So
And we've also looked into tiling options, flooring options, carpet options, what brands we want to work with, what kind of the vibe is, the mood board, and the aesthetic of the house.
So as soon as week 1 started, we kind of had a general gist of the direction we were going. We had a kitchen locked in, we had multiple trades locked in, and we kind of knew the general vibe and feel for the house.
Because there wasn't a lot of structural changes to the property, we were able to keep the floor plan relatively the same, but we made sure to lock that in as well before settlement.
The boys weren't overly thrilled when we told them we were going to do a 13-week challenge, and they also weren't very happy about the fact we weren't going to be there for the first week.
And also one of our apprentices isn't going to be there for the first week either.
So really, it was a recipe for success. But they think we're a little crazy, but I think we'll be fine. Because most things are staying in the same position and we're not really changing much structurally, we were able to draw up like a little plan ourselves using an app called Magic Plan.
I can do measurements on it, I can do lighting plans, I can do PowerPoint.
It's just super helpful for all the trades when they're like, where's this meant to be going? And they can have a big picture idea of what this is going to look like in the end.
We timed this perfectly. We started a project, a 13-week project, and we decided to go away for the first week.
Isn't that what everyone does? No, seriously, we didn't actually plan it this way.
This was booked like in block time, which was over a year ago.
Bets on at the moment, the project will be done in 13 weeks and on the market, ready to go.
I think we'll be done. I don't know if we'll be on the market. I'm going to go 15th week. I'm saying from day 1, I reckon 15 weeks we'll have it on the market. Photos, style, and everything. 13's tight. Yeah, I'm going to give it 15 weeks. But don't tell that to Charlotte because she'll kill me.
Come on, boys, you're on camera, bustle.
That's a little bit crazy. I really wanted about 4 months. I wanted a good 16 weeks. and they've given me 13 kind of to the dot. So I'm not sure. We haven't really done a full quick one before like this. We've always kind of had a bit more time to play around with, but I don't know, boys, what do you reckon? Reckon we'll get it done in 13 weeks?
Yeah, I reckon it's ambitious, but
ambitious.
I think you can definitely do it.
Yeah, well, the boys are confident, I'm confident, you know.
So you're not stressed at all at this point?
Oh, no, day one I'm all right. They sent me the plan the other night and I had a look through and I was like, oh, it looks manageable. But you asked me on the last week or two, leading up to opening, I reckon I'll be a bit more stressed back then, yeah. So we'll see how we go.
Every morning, Charlotte would wake up to a call at 5 a.m. in Bali, and the boys would be asking questions. Do you want to keep this? Do you want to change this? We run into this challenge, and I think as much as it was stressful not being here, we trust our trades, and I think it's so important to have a team that you trust, because we were literally in a different country and they were here manning the fort for us, and so we're so appreciative.
We're grateful. Jack has worked with us for long enough that he kind of knows our decision.
We've done a few projects together, so I know roughly what they're aiming for and what they want, what done, so we'll be right. But yeah, I'm going to kill them every time I call them, and they're not picking up because they're over drinking cocktails overseas, but that's all right.
It's a hard life.
It's a hard life. It's a hard life running a business and going on holidays all the time, isn't it?
He knows our quirks and our wacky ideas and how Charlotte wants to keep everything she can. She's a hoarder.
I'm all about the budget.
So we came
She's
back,
all about the spending.
we came back to a room of being like, do you want to keep this random light we found in the wall? There's some...
No, we found a money jar.
found this silver. It's definitely, it's very soft, so I reckon it's silver and it's got the stampings on it, which kind of give it away a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Under the bath, I'm pretty sure, which you actually found things under the bath before, but it's very random. It's 50 cents. I have to look into them if they're actually some sort of special 50 cents, but there was one like very clean from like 1967, and then there was one like, it was like really dirty money jar.
Maybe it's going to pay for a new bath. Like we'll sell it and it'll pay for a new bath.
So any money that I can get into the budget is great. Oh, this is probably Jack. Oh, it's my father. Oh, geez, I can't talk right now. I'm filming.
Okay, we'll get to that later. Wow. Just another project. Throughout this series, we want to be super transparent about the budget, the costs, how much we bought the property for, how much we'll sell it for, how much we'll make. So to start things off, we bought the property for around $800,000. Our plan is to spend about $200,000 in renovating.
216 to be precise.
And where are we at?
So far we spent $15,500 on materials. So that includes kitchen, laundry, wardrobe, bench tops, hardware store trips, and a skip bin. And we've also spent $2,830 on labour so far.
So that brings us to a total of $18,400 in 1 week.
All is going semi-according to plan. There's been a few hiccups along the road, but
All I can say is I probably wouldn't recommend starting a renovation when you're overseas. We have just spent the last hour frantically
2 hours
organising things, organising skips, organising trades, making selections,
changing plans because the boys have just done a demo day and
they're telling us about things that have gone wrong, and we're like, crap, on the
already
road.
eating into my budget.
Yeah, so we're already down a couple $1,000.
That's okay. We made it through.
and we can't really complain because this is where we are and this is where they are.
Sometimes we don't see eye to eye, so we'll just see. I've demoed, they've went around, they've taped everything, so we'll just give it a crack, and if they come back and they're mad, then I guess it's their fault, I guess. So,
It's not your fault.
not my fault, never my fault, never my fault. But no, we'll be right.
And we are back from Bali, and as you can see, the weather's a little different. It is freezing and it's raining outside, but that's not going to dampen our mood because it is time for us to actually start this challenge. The boys might have started last week, but Charlotte and I are about to head to site and get started.
Does that make sense?
No, that's a bit of
Okay, just keep going. We'll just ignore that.
Skip that. I didn't like that.
I can't talk. I'm not allowed.
You can talk, Charlotte, but I'm giving you
Add that
options.
in. Add that in, okay?
Yeah, you putting the finger on me. Add that in.